What's up, everybody? Back again. Do you even cook, bro? So, Christmas finished. New Year's right around the corner, right? Well, today's episode, I decided to do Meal Prep 101. So all you people getting ready for the new year, trying to get on your healthy grind, trying to cook right, trying to learn all this stuff, well, I'm gonna teach you the most efficient, quick, cheap way to cook all your food. I meal prep 2 times a week, make sure all my meals are ready, but I do it easy, efficiently, and I don't waste a lot of money. So let me be able to teach you that today. And today, I have a special guest, the man behind the scenes, my videographer, Christian. He's gonna be coming in and asking all the questions because he's getting back on his grind and gonna start getting back in better shape. So he's gonna be asking all the questions that you guys might have so we can answer them ahead of time. And if not, just like I said, drop a comment. I'll answer all and every question you need to know about meal prepping. So let's get this started. But first, let me introduce you guys to my main man,
Christian in the house. Just like Johnny said, I'll be asking some questions. I am not entirely super new into this whole fitness and eating industry, so I kinda know some stuff, but Johnny, he's been longer on the quest, on the path.
I have been on this journey a little bit longer than Christian has. I do know a couple more things in the kitchen as far as nutrition goes and everything else. So I'm here to help him answer any questions he has that'll hopefully answer any questions you guys have. So we're gonna get started and I'm gonna show you guys the ingredients for today. We got oatmeal, bananas, eggs, turkey, steak, potatoes, veggies, Mrs. Dash seasoning, coconut oil. All right guys, so here's all my ingredients for a meal prep. I wanted to do breakfast, quick and easy breakfast. So we settled today, and if you're in a rush, went for the low sugar, quick and instant oatmeal. Normally I just go with plain flavor, but if you're new to this and trying to get into it, most people don't like oatmeal. So this is gonna be your best bet to go.
Okay.
What do you think?
I'm gonna bother you. What about the regular oatmeal, not that one in particular? What do you recommend more?
I recommend regular oatmeal over anything. Instead.
Why is it, Johnny? Why is it? Tell me why it is.
Okay, well, why is it? Why are we gonna use regular oatmeal over this? Because regular oatmeal has no other sugars in it. It has no other preservatives or whatever else that they put in here to make it taste so goddamn good. Well, you can take regular oatmeal, you can put cinnamon in it, which doesn't have any sugar.
Do you
in
use
it.
scale, or what about the regular oatmeal? Because those are
So
already
these
packed,
are already
right?
portioned. So if you're gonna be using regular oatmeal, what I recommend, measuring cup in the morning. I personally do a cup of oatmeal in the morning and I just put water in it. I don't do
What
any
about milk?
You can do milk if you choose. I don't drink milk because I'm not a baby and only babies need to drink milk. But you can use milk, it's your choice. Like I said, I'm only using the packets today just because for all beginners, I feel like you don't want to sit there and waste time heating up the oatmeal or anything like that.
Because I mean, the issue that I had with
Yeah.
the regular oatmeal, it tasted like the cardboard. So what I used to put, it was sometimes bananas or low sugar jam.
Right, so now if you are...
Does it work or no?
That will work.
Okay.
If you're gonna use any kind of sugar, I would use actual sugar in the raw. So it's actual real sugar, you're not using anything processed. And then to add a little more flavor, what else I can do if you are trying to put on size or put on muscle, I would add actual whey protein in it. You can do vanilla or chocolate.
Okay.
And then you turn it into kind of like a chocolate oatmeal pudding kind of thing. And it turns out pretty good.
Okay.
And you don't have to worry about any sugars or anything like that. So that'd be a good option.
So that's another option instead of...
That's another option instead of going with this. Like I was saying, I'm just trying to show you guys the quick and most efficient way and probably the best tasting. So make sure when you are gonna get the packets, if you do, you go with the lower sugar option always. Most of them have like 8 to 10 grams of sugar and this one only contains 4 grams of sugar. So that would be your best route to go. And then what I did, I personally every morning make scrambled eggs with egg whites, but if you're on the go...
Scoop up, Johnny. Come on, give me some space.
Sorry. Taking up too much
I know
room
you're
here.
big, but take it easy, okay? Take it easy.
All right. I'll give you space today. So instead of cooking my eggs, which really doesn't take too long, but a lot of you people are lazy. So if you want, you just hard boil your eggs the night before, and you can have eggs for the next 3 or 4 days. They're good to go. You can keep them in a container, peel them off, and you're ready to eat them. So
that was self-explanatory. I don't think.
I don't think you need to ask any questions on that.
No.
And then banana, which we're actually not going to eat for breakfast. I always keep this as a midday snack right before I'm going to go work out. Bananas have
banana or apples.
Banana before a workout.
Okay.
Apples are great for digestion, have a lot of fiber, but sugar too, which we like to stay away from as much as possible. But banana before you work out. I highly recommend it. It has about 30 grams of carbs in a banana, so you're gonna get all the energy that you need. It's a great source of other B vitamins as well. So potassium, everything else keeps you going. So I always just keep a banana with me before I go work out. Yeah, kind of
Johnny with a banana.
Kind of weird to keep a banana with you, but you'll get used to it. Like I said, I'm gonna explain to you guys how to carry all your meals with you once we get all this shit cooked. So yeah, do you have any more questions on the breakfast part?
No, I think we're good. We're getting along.
Keep going? All right, cool. So then obviously we have lean.
Okay, I'm gonna pause.
Okay, you pause.
Coconut oil versus the spray or different kind of.
So I use refined coconut oil, first of all, because I don't really like the taste of straight coconut. So make sure if you are. If you do, then you know what? They have an option for you. They have unrefined coconut oil that you can get. This is refined coconut oil because I just like a small taste of coconut. So it's actually just your own preference, what you choose. Coconut oil just has lots of good fats. So I use it when I cook, but I don't like to use too much, maybe a tablespoon. Nothing more than that because it does have a lot of fats in it. Even though they are good fats, fat is still fat, any way you look at it. Any more questions on that coconut oil?
I don't know, my friend. I don't know.
I
think we can keep going.
All right, we're gonna keep this rolling then. So then for our main protein source, we're gonna be doing steak. I get lean, already trimmed, tenderized skirt steak. It's great lean meat, good source of protein, higher amount of calories, good fats in it, and what I have it seasoned in is Mrs. Dash.
As always,
you know it's my go-to.
Dash.
Mrs. Dash is my go-to bitch. Because it has no added salt, no MSG.
That means you're not gonna blow.
That means you won't blow.
Okay, perfect.
Because if you want to stay lean, aesthetic, and shredded,
and if you want to fit into the frame, Johnny, he has difficulties with fitting on the frame.
Right.
He manages, right?
But so I manage by watching my sodium intake, and
Okay,
go ahead. I want to hear it today. Give me the business.
Okay, I know you love Mrs. Dash. What are the other options for seasoning?
Other options for seasoning, Flavor God is another option, another great company.
I think Mrs. Dash needs a god,
I think Mrs. Dash does. They could absolutely pair up very well and just kind of get it in real quick. Just Flavor God is only sold online, and it's hella expensive.
Isn't one of the YouTubers selling it?
I think another YouTuber is. But maybe I'll get a sponsorship from Mrs. Dash pretty soon. That's what I'm fucking hoping for, to be honest. So Flavor God's another option, and you can use regular seasoning. Like I said, I cheat on her once in a while with Perfect Pinch. Their Caribbean jerk. It's my favorite. I just like jerk seasoning, but it also has no MSG.
As for me, I like lots of lemon.
You like lots of lemon?
I mean, I have that one as well.
Then we got lemon pepper. Yeah. So I mean,
you sold me Mrs. Dash. That's what I bought when I saw seasoning. I was like, let's get Mrs. Dash. Let's see.
Trying to push everybody onto this. So with the steak, obviously I flavor it with Mrs. Dash steak seasoning. We use a little bit of Southwest Chipotle and good old Caribbean jerk. And then our other option for me today is gonna be Purdue's fresh ground turkey, 93% lean. Like I said, we wanna stay lean in the fats. Purdue is great because they never use any antibiotics. So no antibiotics. They changed everything around, so it's actually a very, very good turkey that you can use and eat. You have any questions on that one?
What about? I know we don't have any fish, but that was the next question that I had.
So, okay.
What about fish?
What's up? What question you want to know about fish?
Salmon, the lovely fish that we talked before, tilapia.
Yeah.
Right. What about that one?
Tilapia, the devilfish.
Yeah.
Fuck that fish. First of all, tilapia is a disgusting, gross fucking fish. Most of them come in here from China. Nothing against China, but they come in and they're just raised in shit water and they eat off the fucking ground floor. Just disgusting fish. So if you're gonna be eating fish,
You wouldn't recommend it.
I don't recommend it.
Okay.
Stay away from it. It's a great source of protein with low fat, but at the same time, you never really know what you're eating inside of that thing. You never know what else that fish was eating.
What about the magicals? Everyone, I am assuming if they're in the fitness industry, tried the canned tuna.
Canned tuna, great question. So canned tuna, I would say, is a great option for all you baller on a budget out there. Good source of protein, it's got everything in it. It's not the highest quality of tuna that you can eat, but it's gonna give you all the benefits of any regular tuna that you can use. Just don't wanna eat it too much because of the high amounts of mercury.
Okay.
So mercury is no good for anybody, so don't be eating 10 cans of tuna a day.
You're gonna end up in the hospital.
Yeah, we don't want that for
Right on
anybody.
the rush, around the corner.
Right. Thank God the hospitals are all around here, just in case we eat too much tuna. So now that we got our turkey, we got our steak done. So now let's talk about our carb source that we're gonna use for our meal prep. So now there's many other options that you can use. Rice, quinoa, potatoes, sweet potatoes, tons of things. But today I wanted to switch it up. Instead of going with the go-to sweet potato that everyone thinks that you need to eat.
Okay.
We went with golden potatoes and red potatoes. They're nice, they're small, they cook very well, and they taste delicious.
So the main difference between those potatoes and sweet potatoes, what would you say that is?
So the actual only difference between a actual regular potato and a sweet potato is a sweet potato contains more nutrients. So it's gonna have about 400% higher amounts of vitamin A and vitamin C. And it's gonna be a little less calories. I would say a normal regular potato is 120 calories, where a sweet potato would be about 90 calories. But then you have to look at the downside of the sweet potato is you're gonna be having more sugar. So if you're trying to stay away from your sugar.
But they kind of also have more flavor.
The sweet potatoes?
Yeah.
Yeah, the sweet potatoes have more flavor, but I know a lot of people out there don't like the taste of sweet potatoes.
Okay.
I personally didn't like them growing up. I love them now, but I used to hate them. So if you're worried about, oh, is this potato gonna get me fat? No, fucking potato's not gonna get you fat. Sweet potato and a potato are the same damn thing. Just more nutrients.
Different potato.
Yeah, just different potato. So you're just gonna be getting more nutrients from the sweet potato, and that's about the only other benefit from it. So don't be too stressed out about that. If you're trying to meal prep, think you only have to eat sweet potatoes. You don't.
So okay, we had meat, carbs. What else?
And then our last and most important thing are our veggies. So when it comes down to veggies, I go to the cut up already fresh peppers and onion fajita mix. I like to throw it in my steak when I cook it, just to add a little more flavor, a little more zazz, looks a little colorful. So I like to throw it in, reminds me of tacos when I eat it. And I also use frozen.
What did you do with broccoli, bro? Everyone has broccoli. What happened with broccoli?
Fuck broccoli, okay? If it's in one of these, it's in one of these. But you don't gotta be basic with it. Like this one's flavor fiesta and vegetable stir fry. You wanna get creative with it. You don't wanna stick to just cut up broccoli and cauliflower and
Rice and chicken.
Rice and chicken. We're not trying to just do that. Like you don't need to eat chicken, rice, and broccoli every day to stay jacked.
That's what I did. It was boring.
Yeah, it sucks, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like, do you know a lot of other people that made that mistake too?
I know myself.
Right, okay,
sure.
so
Otherwise,
we can speak for Christian today as he was one of those people who was misled in the fitness industry.
I mean, when I started, yes.
Right. When you
The
started.
majority of the people that I know, including you and the other ones, they're already, let's say, 2 steps ahead in front of me. So I'm catching up with it, but
Yeah, no, and you're right on track now, I feel.
we got time. We'll talk about it. Okay, so we had broccoli. What about asparagus?
So asparagus, another great source for vegetables. It's actually also a natural diuretic too. So it will actually keep you leaner as well. And it makes your pee smell horrible.
Thanks for letting me know, Johnny. Thanks.
No problem. But I used to eat a lot of asparagus when I was getting ready for shows, stuff like that.
I got a question about that.
What's up?
Okay, so how do you prefer asparagus? Do you cook it?
So
what do you do with it?
My favorite way to prepare asparagus would be to bake it for 20 minutes. And then you have the option of either broiling it, so you can get it crispy on top. Then you have to be careful, because if you broil it too long, it'll turn black instantly and all shriveled up. So if you don't want to take that risk, what I would do is bake them for 20 minutes, get them going, get a hot pan ready, take them out, put them in the pan, spray a little oil, lemon on them.
Lemon.
I know you said you love lemon.
Yeah, I love lemon.
So that works out perfect. So we put a little lemon on them, keep flipping them, toss them until they get a nice
Johnny,
little
I gotta
brown.
pause.
Go ahead.
You do you, I'm gonna take care of the recording.
So like I was saying about the asparagus, throw it back in the pan, cook it up, get it a little nice and brown. I know it turns soggy for a lot of people, so that's why a lot of people don't eat it, because who really wants to eat wet, soggy vegetables? Let's be honest. So other than that, that's everything that we have today. So now I'm gonna show you guys how to cook it quick, efficiently, and get this done in 45 minutes, and show you how fucking cheap I got this done for. So let's get it rolling. I'm gonna show you guys how it's all done very quick and very efficiently. So we wanna use all our space as much as we possibly can. So we have a steak pan, we have a turkey pan, and a vegetable pan. At the same time, I've got my potatoes going. So everything is being cooked at the same time. So potatoes are being baked. We're gonna bake the potatoes for 30 minutes, and then we're gonna take them out and we're gonna pan fry them to get them nice and crispy. In the meantime, we're gonna turn on the burners and we're gonna get the steak going and the turkey going. We're gonna spray it down, pan coconut oil, nice and lubed up so that nothing sticks to it, you know? So then we're gonna take regular coconut oil and we're gonna dump it in each one. So we'll take, it's about a half a tablespoon on one of the pans, one on the other, and one on one here. So now that we got that going, I'm gonna start getting ready to put in everything else that I need. So we've got our turkey and our steak. I'm gonna season the turkey really quick with the same seasoning that I seasoned the steak with, because I want it to taste the same, because these are my 3 favorite seasonings. So I'm gonna dump all 3 on. Pop those veggies open. All right, so now we're gonna take the steak. We're gonna start throwing it on our grilling pan. You wanna make sure the steak is trimmed and tenderized, otherwise it's gonna take forever to cook. So the butcher at your local grocery store should do it for you. If they don't, you're going to the fucking wrong grocery store. So now we got some steak going. We're gonna take your turkey, plop it in. Boom. As that's going, we have steak going, we have turkey going. Now we can open up one of the veggie packs and start cooking it in another pan. Once I get done with either the steak or the turkey first, I'm gonna take the other veggies and dump it in that same pan. And it'll actually give the veggies more flavor from either of the meats, so it'll taste a little bit better. So we'll take the vegetable stir fry out, and we're gonna dump that in and get it going. So now you guys wanna be quick on the steak, because it's gonna cook up real fast and start browning. So make sure you're watching it and flipping it. At the same time, you wanna let the turkey cook. In total, it should take about, I would say 6 minutes for the turkey, and for all the steak, about 6 to 10 minutes as well. At the same time, the veggies, you wanna put a pan over it so it's gonna cook all the way through since they're frozen. So we wanna, make sure it cooks all the way around and stir them up just so they don't stick to anything. My pan is extra large and my lid is extra small, so We're just gonna throw that right on top so it starts cooking the top part of the turkey to get it done even faster. So right now, we're looking at about, I would say 15 minutes total of right now prepping and starting to cook. Okay, I'm gonna try to get all this done, 3 days worth of food in 45 minutes. I'm gonna show you guys how much easier and quicker it is to cook at home, have your meals ready, and don't have to fucking eat out anymore.
I said before about like your beginnings on YouTube and
Right.
being presented as your persona, not somebody else. So how do you feel about it? Do you? Because I mean that was the issue that I had, even when it still comes to YouTube or Snatch and any social media. Like you get to see like the character you're playing versus being you.
Right, for sure. And not everybody acts the same as they do in social media, and life isn't always the same or fucking perfect by any means, you know. And a lot of people are shy behind the camera, or a lot of people want to act different, or you know, kind of not express themselves in the right way.
Because I mean that's what I sometimes see, like when I watch my footage or even Snapchat. That's okay, Christian. You like it's not you, man. You fucked up.
Right.
In that sense.
Yeah, no, and I understand that, and I feel like I did that on my second episode of Duty with
So like
Cookbro.
it wasn't Johnny. That was.
It wasn't me. First episode, I had a lot of people talking about like, oh, I swear a lot, or you know, the shit I'm talking about is controversial and this and that. Well, that's how I really am in real life.
Yeah.
So if you can't handle it, don't watch my fucking YouTube channel.
But you know, like also when it comes to YouTube, there's a guy Gary Vee. He swears a lot. So.
Right, yeah, and I know Gary Vee, and I mean, he's the fucking best social media person in the entire world. And if you don't know who fucking Gary Vee is, and you're on social media, you need to quit at life.
You have to check this guy out.
Literally, check him out. But yeah, and that's, you know, I've actually watched some of his shit and got inspiration from him on just being real with it, you know? It's, I changed in my second episode to please people who said I need to be more appealing to a more upscale crowd and this, you know?
Hi, I'm Johnny. I'm
Right.
like this.
Yeah, I'm not a fucking chef. I'm just a fucking guy who likes to cook and wants to help people and teach them about fucking nutrition. That's all I want to do. And that's why I do this damn show, because I enjoy cooking, and so many people in America and all over the world are just uninformed about how to eat. And like, I guarantee all of you out there think that meal prepping takes a long time, and I guarantee all of you think meal prepping is expensive. And I guarantee I eat cheaper than all of you.
What was it, like $14 for
So,
the whole day?
Yeah, did the math on it. I'll discuss that math later once it's all portioned out. But yeah, it came out to $14. I eat for $14 a day. You guys can't even go eat fast food for $14. It's insane. It blows my mind. But again, like I said, that's why I do this. I want to teach people of all these false misconceptions that people have about the fitness industry and what the fuck we're actually doing in it, you know? So I feel like through this though, I've become more comfortable and able to express myself in the way that I want to express myself.
That's good.
Yeah. Do you feel like you have become more comfortable with editing?
Yeah, editing, yes, but I've noticed that I'm better because, you know, English is my second language, so
Right.
the first obstacle that I had
He's
was...
a Polak, so if you don't understand, that's what it is.
But, you know, with this being said, I know I am, like, still developing my, I wouldn't say my English character,
Right.
but if we were to have, let's say, a conversation in Polish, I would act a little bit different since I am not fully comfortable in English.
Makes sense.
So that was the transition that I was coming from. You know?
Understandable, and you know, with the late, I don't know what it's like to
If
have
not, you're gonna get sausage in the face, you know, that's what you're gonna get, Polish sausage.
And like, I don't know what it's like to have a language barrier, so like, I can't really say, you know, but I can connect with, you know, not being yourself or trying to please everyone, and you can't please everyone.
I mean, we all need criticism, but it's a different thing, criticizing and directing someone's life, right?
Right, for sure. And you can criticize or you can hate. There's two different things too, you know? So
And majority of the people that hate it are doing nothing.
Yeah, majority of them are sitting behind the computer desk, fat as shit, and hate their lives. So, you know, you want to talk shit about trying to be healthy and improving yourself, well, go fuck yourself then, basically. That's how I look at that. So,
okay. I think we're short on time.
Okay, great.
Okay.
All right, so all our steak is done. So I keep one big container for the meat, one big container for the veggies, and I'm gonna have another container for the potatoes. So you have 3 big containers that will last you over your days that you all keep in your fridge. And then you take that and you split them up into smaller meals. And I'll show you guys how that's done with a scale and how to weigh out your food right after this. So right now, we're going on 20 minutes and I'm almost done cooking my food. You can mix your steak and your turkey right next to each other. It won't hurt anybody. So we're gonna take that and we just slide the turkey right in. Make sure we get it all. So then I'm still gonna use this pan though. So I'm not rewashing, I'm not getting anything else on it. Still gonna keep going with it, okay? So we got that. Now we wanna fry up those peppers, right? So I'm gonna take the green ones to get them that good steak flavor. Well, we're gonna just dump them right on that pan, let them start cooking up. At the same time, my potatoes are done. So I'm gonna take those out. Boom, nice crispy potatoes, but I want them a little more crisp, so I'm gonna pan fry them now. So baking time on the potatoes was 30 minutes, so you could throw those in before you start cooking all your other food. So the potatoes are already done. The meat and veggies took 15 minutes, so that's 15 minutes into it. So we're looking right about on schedule. All right, guys, so now that we got all our food done, so we've got our turkey, our steak, our veggies, and our potatoes. So what I like to do is I like to keep them all in big, separate, different containers, and then we individualize them into separate meals that you're gonna be eating for the day. So you can, at nighttime, put together your meals for the next day, so you wake up, get them all to go. So now you're thinking, okay, well, what the fuck am I gonna do with all these meals? Well, I recommend either getting a cooler or a 6-pack bag. So it's a backpack or a bag that comes with little containers, individualized, and it's a cooler. So you can keep ice packs in it and it'll keep your food cool all day if you're out on the go and you're ready to eat at any time. So now that you're gonna weigh out your food, all you need is a scale. They're about 20 bucks Target. And turn it on. So I'm gonna do my meat first. So I want, for the day, 2 things of turkey, 1 thing of steak at the end of the night. So what you're gonna do is you can put your measuring cup on, you're gonna hit tare, so it'll come out to 0, okay? And I like to do it on ounces. So I want 6 ounces of meat. So I'm at 3. So basically you can figure that another cup is gonna be 3 ounces as well. Boom, 3.4. So we're right on, we're a little bit over. So I'm gonna take some out. So now that we know that, you can just kind of ballpark idea it. So boom, we got another. And 1 more. Okay, so now I'm gonna do steak. So I'm just gonna scoop up the steak. Let's see where we're at here. Boom, 8 ounces of steak. This looks fucking delicious already. All right, so let's go to veggies now. Add some color into there. Like I said, I wanted the fajita mix for my steak, so I'm gonna have the other portion of my veggies. Boom. Now basically I have a taco in a bowl right there. Boom. So then the other containers, I got my turkey, so I'm gonna do my other vegetables that I made. Some Fiesta broccoli mixes. And I got a little Asian medley down there too. So we're gonna combine them. Gotta make it interesting, keep it creative, okay? And then, so depending on the carbs, I don't really weigh my vegetables. I always just do a cup or 2 cups. The more veggies, the better. But you do wanna weigh your carbohydrates if you're trying to watch your weight or you're trying to manage it in any way. So let's see, I want 6 ounces of potatoes. Boom, 4 ounces. So let's get 2 more. 2 ounces, damn, I'm fucking good. Perfect, so I got that. So I figured it's 1.5 cups to get 6 ounces. So I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna do that on my last one too. Boom. So now, once I get my banana, now we have a set day of food. All right, so now that our meals are done, so this would be a full day of eating right here for the average person. I even have my receipt here. It says $65. I bought some other stuff that I did not use in this prep. So all the food that I used came out to $42. $42 for, give or take, 2 to 3 days worth of food. You divide that in 3, it's $14 a day to eat an entire day's worth of food, okay? You people need to stop wasting your money eating out. Stop thinking that it's too expensive to eat healthy. We did all this for cheaper than you probably eat for lunch, okay? So the best way to do it is cook all the food at the same time. Utilize your pans. I just cooked turkey, the veggies, steak, veggies, all in the same pans. It's okay to do it that way. You want to just separate them into small containers so that you can be prepared for the next day. And look at that, cheap, efficient, and ready to go. If anybody has any more questions on meal prepping or anything else, let me know. What do you think?
So what do I think? Looks good. First, I'm gonna say looks good. You gave me a little bit more insight how to cook it, what to use. I'm getting better at it, even though I am behind the scenes recording that stuff. So the first thing that I bought when I went shopping was Mrs. Dash. That was the first thing that I've noticed. Like, okay, I need to get seasoning, low sodium. It's gonna work. But besides that, it looks perfect. You know, I like I've mentioned at the beginning, I already knew most, I would say majority of the stuff. So I figured maybe some of the people, they didn't know all of the answers, and I figured I'm gonna ask some questions.
It's exactly what we wanted. I wanted Christian to ask all the generalized questions that most of you people have that don't have the answers to. A lot of this is confusing. A lot of this is all opinion as well. A lot of people have different opinions on the fitness. No, some people are fucking wrong.
And some of them, they do have a bro science.
Some do have a bro science where it's chicken, broccoli, rice, can't eat anything else or you're getting fat. Well, fuck them. So we're gonna do it differently. Eat steak, eat potatoes, have bananas, have fucking sugar, Quaker oats, whatever the fuck you want. But, you know, at the end of the day, I just wanna tell you guys that, you know, it can be done cheap, you can eat healthy, and if you're looking to start the new year, make sure go out, grab some Tupperware. Tupperware is about 20 bucks for an entire kit. You have everything set and ready for you. If you don't have a 6-pack bag, get a cooler. They're 20 bucks at Target. You guys will be ready to go. And you guys won't be eating any processed bullshit food. You know, at the end of the day, that's the main point about this, is trying to teach people, stop eating processed food. Don't eat food with GMOs. Cook your food. And I'm pretty sure I just smacked you in the face on how fucking easy it is to cook all your food. And cheap. Let's not forget cheap, because I know most of you bros out there can't afford a gym membership and to eat. So this can get you everything done all at once. I think you can afford $14. And if you guys have any more questions on how to meal prep, what's different options, that's why I'm gonna be cooking all these other dishes. That's why I cook these healthy dishes, because you know what? Sometimes this shit gets boring, so I need to cook other food to keep me interested. And you know, if you are gonna be doing meal prepping, so what I like to say is stay prepared. When you're gonna go grocery shopping, make sure you have food for the next time you're gonna cook, right?
Now, Johnny, I'm gonna ask you a question. This one was Meal Prep 101.
Yes.
Are we gonna do Meal Prep 102?
We will do Meal Prep 102.
Okay.
And we're gonna get creative with it. Very creative with it. We'll do a higher end meal prep for the already advanced people.
Okay.
But like I was saying, be prepared. So when you're gonna go to the grocery store, don't just buy for what you're gonna use that day. Because why the fuck do you wanna go back to the grocery store, right?
Yeah.
So make sure if you're gonna be using 2 pounds of turkey and it's gonna last you 3 days, buy 4 pounds of turkey so that when you cook, personally I cook Sunday and Wednesdays.
Yeah, that's what I remember. I used to live with them, so I know his
Right,
cooking routine.
he knows my schedule. But I figure, okay, if you cook on Sunday, you start the week off right. Great.
Yeah.
Okay. Then Wednesday, hump day. Well, middle of the week. You want to make sure you're going into the weekend prepared. A lot of people go into the weekend fucking, all right, well, now it's time to cheat. Now it's time to slip off. That's where everybody fucks up at. Okay, those Friday night snacks, those Saturday fucking snacks, Sunday cheat meals, that shit all adds up. And that's why you end up staying, looking the same. So hopefully this will help you take your fitness to the next level, change your body, and change it for the right way. Have a cheat meal. By all fucking means, do it. It'll shock your metabolism, keep you going. Don't stay in a low calorie deficit for too long either. No longer than 2 weeks if you're trying to shed some weight. Make sure you throw in that cheat meal so you don't drive yourself fucking crazy either.
You're gonna carb up, then you're gonna...
Yeah, if you're gonna carb up. Eat that cheat meal, shock your metabolism, and keep it going. Because this shit, it can only last so long.
But I mean, the price-wise, it was $14 throughout the whole day, and Chipotle is like, what, 10, 11, depending on what you
Yeah, when the Chipotle Burrito Bowl episode, I spent fucking $11.99 on that fucking thing. $11.99. I'm pretty sure I'd rather eat all this food for $14 than spend one meal, and I can eat like 3 Chipotle Burrito Bowls if I did eat them, but we're not. So, guys, this is Meal Prep 101. Basic, simple, how to get the job done efficiently, cheap. If you guys have any more questions, please comment. More than happy to answer. Visit Johnny James Fitness on Instagram or Facebook or johnnyjamesfitness.com. Drop me a message if you're looking to get a custom meal plan done for yourself. And I hope that everybody has a great new year and is killing their goals the new year. Stay on track.
And they're gonna stick with it throughout the whole year,
yes,
right?
This isn't just a quick fix. This isn't just let me meal prep one time. If you're gonna do it, stay with it. Consistency is key. Nothing changes in 2 or 3 weeks. Any of you people that think that there's some magic fucking diet out there or some magic pill or these other fucking online trainers telling you that they can get you shredded in a month, well, they're fucking liars. So stick with it. It's gonna take at least a month to see some real results. I mean, do you not agree with that or what?
I'm not gonna argue with him on that
Right.
one.
So consistency is key. Stick with it. Do you even cook, bro? Out. Thank you very much.